Okay, hey everybody. Okay, so for the first tip for returning items, it's really important to know that you need your receipt when you're going to be returning items, because if you don't have your receipt and if you don't have a tag like this that are on the clothes, I actually just took them off of my pants. They would be on the back because there's another one, and this one doesn't count. This one is usually on the front. You need this one because it has like the SKU and it has like a number that we can look up. You need one or the other, so you need the receipt or you need that, because it's important in order for you to get your money back if you're looking to return. And if you have your Angel card, if you use your Angel card or if a regular credit card, we can look it up through the system with that also. So it's important to have your receipt for all items, not just for beauty purchases. I mean, of course, you're not going to have like this tag for any beauty purchases. That's just going to be for apparel. But it's important to have it for all items that you're trying to exchange or return. Because, for instance, if you're trying to return, just say like a mist, there's usually going to be like a little bar at the bottom that we're going to scan. If you take this off, then it's hard for us to look it up through the system. It can be done, but it's just going to take like a long time. And sometimes, well, most of the time, most employees aren't going to have the patience. And it's just easier, way easier if we can look it up with your receipt, or we can look it up with the card that you use to purchase it. If you don't use a card, that means you use cash, so, then we can't trace cash. And if you don't have your receipt and you took if you took this off and you don't have the receipt, or if you didn't use a card to purchase it, use cash, then there's no way for us to track if you bought it, because all those are like leeways for us to see what you bought it for. So I mean, you can return it, but you're gonna get the lowest selling price for it. So just say you bought this for $18, the system might have it for like $3.50. So that's all we can give back to you for it, because there's no paper trail like a receipt, and there's no card trail for us to see how much you bought it for. And we can't just go off your word, because people lie all the time. And so that's all that we can really do for customers when that happens. So this tip is about the rewards and offers that you get with your Angel card. There's different levels of Angel's cards too, so every time that you go up a level, that you get more perks and rewards for it. So when you first sign up for your card, then you're going to get a little book of offers, and your little book of offers has little discounts for you. So it has one for each month. Obviously mine are expired, but at the top it'll tell you what month you can use it in. So it'll say like March, April, free beauty item, then May, $20 off a bra. Like for each month you're gonna have like a little offer that you can use, but you have to use it before it expires. And also it's good to use your card on purchases, because then, like I said before, you can track when you're returning or exchanging an item, so that either you get your full money for it or you can do exchange. An important thing to know, though, when you're signing up to get an Angel card is that it is a credit card. It will check your credit. So if an employee tells you like, oh, like if they don't check your credit, that's not true. It does check your credit, but it is a soft increase, so it's not like one of the big major ones where you get like a lot of points taken off of your credit. But it is a credit card, and I would recommend it for college students. I got mine in college because it's like easier to track, and if you don't use it in a year, then they take it away from you, so you don't really have to worry about canceling it or anything, unless you want to. But after a year, they cancel it for you. And for college, like when I started it in college, it helped me grow my credit a lot, because like with every little purchase that you make, you can pay on it and keep paying on it, and that helps to build your credit. Help build mine, so I'd recommend it. So the last tip that I would have for the Angel card is that every time that you make a purchase on it, you're accruing points, and those points give you reward cards. Like, I have a certain amount of points where it sent me a $15 reward card back. I just used actually a $45 reward card on these pants, and then I had a $30 reward card one time. I've seen people get 100. I've seen one person get a $500 reward card. So after so much money that you spend and use a card with and also pay on, then it rewards you by giving you reward cards. And I feel like that's the biggest reward for having the Angel card. And also, you get invited to exclusive events. We have like certain events, like the pink events or penny party events that only card holders can go to at like a certain time, or they get a better promotion. So those are also perks of having the Angel card. This next tip is super important because I've gotten this question so many times when I work there. It's about like the discount cards and the reward cards. So the reward cards that you get, like for your birthday, or just the money back reward cards that you get from your card, those reward cards can be used on any item in the store, whether that's like a sale item, a full price item. It can be used on any item in the store. But however, if you're using like one of these and it has like a certain price point that you have to get to, like for example, this one says Victoria's Secret Weekender, which is a tote bag with an $85 purchase. So this means that you have to hit $85 before tax. So tax cannot be included to get to 85. You have to get to 85 before tax. And what I've also seen a lot is that people don't like to read the actual discount code. So just say that there's a lot of them that has like 20% off an item, 30% off an item, and then they come to the cash wrap and then they're ready to get rung up. And of course have the discount code applied, but they forgot to read on the back that it's only for a full priced item. And then usually they'll have sale items, so we can't honor that. Or it might say for like a certain bra, like a Wear Everywhere bra, and they'll bring up a date bra. So that's not going to work because it's not the same style bra, of course. So I would just really stress to read the back of the discount code card, because it will literally tell you everything on the back. And I can't tell you how many times that I've had to tell customers like they had to go grab something else. And that's just frustrating for them, and it's just easy to avoid. And the last thing for the discount codes is that the online discount codes are might have like a different promotion than in-store. So when you have that like Pink Nation app, then it sends you like promotions and alerts about like 10 for 35 panties. It might just say that, but it'll say like online only. So when you're coming in the store and you're trying to get that promotion, we can't honor it because it says online only. So you have to pay attention to things like that. Or sometimes we can price adjust if some things online are cheaper. But that's only for certain items, and honestly it's just really depends on the store, and it depends on the manager that honors it, really. So when you have online discount codes like that, 9 times out of 10, they can only be used and applied online, and not really in store. So that's also important to know for your codes. Oh, nah, nah. What's the name? Oh, nah, nah. The last tip that I have for customers is really just to remember the employee's name, because it's really important when us cashiers are trying to give the sale to employee, especially if you say that somebody helped you, because there's a certain number that each employee has to meet a day, especially the sales associates that are on the floor, like constantly helping people with fittings and getting them anything really, the bras, underwear, beauty, anything. It's important for them because their numbers are higher that they have to meet. So I would just say to remember something about them, it's super helpful. Even if you just remember like their hair color, their appearance, like if they have tattoos, if they have piercings, if they have like nails, anything would help us cashiers. Thing that us cashiers can use so that we can give the sale to the right employee. And we don't have name tags, so a lot of the time when girls are walking around, they're gonna have their little pink bag or their regular Victoria's Secret bag if you work at Victoria's Secret, and they might have like a card that they could put. Usually when they put your measurements on it, they can put their name on it so that when they bring it up to the cashier, then we know who helped them. So I would just say that that card is also important. So if you have that, just make sure that you bring that up so that can help. And if not, then I would just just really stress on to remember something about them, or if you have to ask for their name twice, then that helps too. So like I said in the beginning, this video is more for the customers and helping them with anything that they needed with the reward cards, the perks, the angel card, like returning items, things of that sort. But also it helps employees because I didn't really know these things until I was trying to do it also when I was trying to purchase or return too. So that also helps. In the next video will be more tips more for employees. So just stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.